What do you see behind my player? Anti-up, stage, comp stage, bump stage, whatever you want to call it. Today, I must show you how to be a stage guard. I'm taking you to the Stage Guard Dribble Academy. Shout out to No Limit Len for the name Academy, the Guard Academy. Yaman Gaming has been doing comp guard tutorials since literally 2K20. It's been a long time, all right? You want to be a stage guard. Stage guard, the first thing you're going to need is some SIGS. You have the options to change whatever you like, but for the most part, I wouldn't change Kyrie dribble style, Steve Francis, Kemba, or I would use Trey Young for this tutorial purposes. Now, obviously, some of these SIGs you can change, but for the most part, use these SIGs. Now, real quick, if you haven't already, it's almost at 1,000 downloads. This is how you set up the My League that you're going to be seeing me use. Now, I customize and player, all that stuff, but go to the My League, press triangle, select these two, press triangle again, and then press start. Go to user created roster. Once you're there, you're going to go R1 over to new. Press triangle, then type in on content name, not online ID, content name, Yardman. Once you type that in, you'll see that the online ID says GVO Boss. The account I made it on because I have too much bills. Once you do that, press X. You should download it, press start. Select the Philadelphia 76ers. That's the team that the creative players are on. Once you're through that, press X, start, auto-generate rookies, all that stuff. When you go to the roster now, you'll see that you have the players. Customize them if you want. Let's not waste any time. Hit that like button. I have the controller cam on the screen. I am zoomed in on the player all the way so you can see everything I'm doing without even zooming in. First things first, I'm using a controller that I do not use. All right, this is a regular PlayStation 5 controller. One real quick before I show you guys, because the first thing we're going to start it off with is the L2 cancel. I already dropped a tutorial on this, but I found an easier way to do it. And the easier way to do it is I programmed one of my back buttons to be L2. This button in specific right here, this one right here, I programmed it to be L2. You probably don't have a back button unless you have a DualSense Edge. If you have a DualSense Edge, go ahead and program this to L2. If not, if you do not have a DualSense Edge and all you have is a regular PlayStation 5 controller, there is another way to finesse it by reprogramming L2 and L1. Me personally, I don't do that because I find it easier just, if I find it easier to just use the L2 button. Now that we have it out the way, but if you did want to reprogram it, let me show you guys how you would do this. All right, you can go to, let me see where controllers, boom. You can enable custom button assignments, and you can change it right here. You can change these two, boom. That would change it right there. L1 now becomes L2 and L2 becomes L1, but like I said, I'm not doing that because to me it's easier to do it with the L2. But if you want an easier response, this is another way you can do it. All right, so now that you have that out the way, the first thing we're going to go over is the L2 cancel. I dropped the L2 cancel earlier on in the year. It's at 100,000 views pretty much already. But like I said, I just show you guys the new way I'm doing it with the back button. But for this video purposes, I'm not able to do it like that. So if you want to do it, if you have the controller that you can do it, do it. But when I'm not using this to show tutorials, I'm using this to do it. All right. Now, I've already taught you guys the method, so let me go over it again. What I want you to do is just get used to it, because since you're watching this video is a stage tutorial, I'm assuming that you already know how to do all the basics, even some of the advanced moves. You just want to know how to put them together like the stage guards do. So, get used to crabbing and holding L2. Crab, move, hold L2. Crab, move, hold L2. Get used to this animation right here. Crab, move, hold L2. Crab, move, hold L2. You want to get used to that cadence right there, because when he stops is pretty much when you're gonna let go of L2. So once he stops, let me zoom out a little bit because it is messing with me. I don't play on 2K low, but for this video I want you to see the controller. I want you to see everything zoomed in. All right, so once again, crab, move, wait, hold L2. And the same thing goes if you're using a back button, just use it like this as well. Crab, boom. All right, let me show you again. Boom, hold L2. When you do a move, hold L2 as soon as you start moving right here. Let go of L2 once you see that the ball is about to bounce. I promise you it's as easy as that. It's all about just getting the cadence down, and it's so freaking easy. Once you get that down, now we'll move on to the next thing. Boom. Boom. All you're doing now, once you get this little motion down, which to do a crab, R2, flick the right stick straight across the opposite hand, then use the left stick and go diagonally up to the hand that you're crossing over to. And hold L2 right there in the middle of the animation. Once you get the animation started, as soon as you start moving your left stick, hold L2, right? And once you hold L2 right there, let go of L2, crab back and run. And if you want to repeat it again, you just hold L2. So once again, boom, 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 boom. It's so easy. So all together, this is what you're going to do. Soon as you start moving, hold L2. You see it on the hand cam. Let go of L2 right here when the ball is bounced and crab back the other way. And you rinse and you repeat. Let go when the ball is bounced, crab back the other way. But you need to do it fast enough. If you do it too slow, it's going to make you do a drag animation. So you're trying to hold L2 before the ball bounces. When the ball is about to bounce, then you let go of L2 and you crab back the other way, or you do a behind the back or any move that you want to do out of it. I suggest that you do the behind the back, which I will show you guys how to do in this video as well. For those that are still struggling, that probably will get you right. So try it out first. It's so freaking easy. It's not even funny, man. And you can do infinite combos with it. It's really easy. What you want to look for, like I explained it in the last tutorial, is look for that first bounce, which is boom right here. I'll freeze it for you. Boom, right there. Let me slow it down again because I know a lot of y'all struggle with it. Boom. When you see the ball bounce right there is when you're letting go of L2. All right? You want to hold L2 until that first bounce. Then you let go of L2. You crab back, let go of L2 again. Once you see that next bounce, boom. And that's what you're doing essentially. So the easiest way to get it down for you is going to be with the crab. All right? Trey Young crab. SIGS on the screen. I'm keeping it on the screen the whole tutorial. So easy, and I don't even do it this way anymore, but you already see that I've perfected this down to where you can't perfect it anymore. All right, to where I can do infinite combos with it. And that's the thing, you can do any move out of this. You can hit a behind the back. You're just looking for that first bounce, and you can do the regular Francis with it. Let me show you again. Let me show you what on there. Boom, 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 boom. So freaking easy. Now check this out. Easiest way I can explain it again. When you hit that Francis, hold L2, right? When you start moving with it, hold L2. When you see your player come to a stop is when you need to train your mind to now let go, because it's all about muscle memory when you're dribbling. Let go of L2 and do it again. Let go of L2 and do it again. This is your left right this year. This is your left right essentially this year. All right. Now one more time. Now let's show you guys how to do the crab behind the back. The crab, L2 behind the back. When you crab and you boost and you hold L2, when you let go of it, do it behind the back. All right. Off that first bounce, behind the back. Look for the ball to bounce, then let go of L2. That's the easiest way I can explain it. If you're still struggling, this might be the easiest way for you, is just moving with the behind the back. Boom, the ball bounce, let go of L2. Boom, the ball bounce, let go of L2, hit it behind the back again. Boom, and just rinse and repeat. Look for the ball to bounce. Boom, let go. Boom, let go. Hold on. Boom. We're going to go over now the left stick cancel. I dropped a tutorial on this about 3 weeks ago, but there's kind of an easier way to do it. The way I dropped it is this. Like, say you do a crab, right? You just flick up on the left stick in the direction that the ball is in, just diagonally up, barely, right? And it'll make you move. And you just do a crab back, like, boom, 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 boom. But you just do it real fast, right? But there's kind of an easier way that I found out how to do it. And let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Honestly, I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. When I'm using this controller, the easiest way I find to do the left stick cancel is just by flicking straight up on the left stick. Unfortunately, with the regular PlayStation 5 controller, I find it difficult to just flick straight up on the left stick because it cancels it too fast. But it can work. You got to flick it real fast. But I think the diagonal method, diagonally up on the regular PlayStation 5 controller, you got to find that sweet spot. So that the sweet spot, you have to find that sweet spot. I don't use this one, so my left stick cancel with it. It's not going to be as elite as my left stick cancel without it. The easiest way to do the left stick cancel with the regular PlayStation 5 controller, kind of have to go diagonally up to get the stop animation. I've dropped a tutorial on this, a full in-depth tutorial on it already, but let me run it over real quick again. When you do a move, just flick diagonally up on the left stick to the hand that the ball is in. Boom. Like that, right? With a regular PlayStation controller. With the Razer Wolverine V2 Pro, I flick straight up. Let me show you. Like, you can spam it. And you can kind of do it with this too. Or you can spam this, right? But most people want to spam the crab like that, as I do it on the other controller. You see that? You see what I'm saying? Like, you can see that I'm kind of doing it right there. Crab, snatch back. But when you try to do the crab, like what you see me doing right there, it gets a little bit difficult when you're using a controller that you're not used to using. But let me break it down in slow motion for you guys. Once again, after I show you one more time. When you do a move, it could be any move. Whenever you do a move and it's completed, or say you're just moving forward, you can even just do it stand still like this. All you're doing is flicking the left stick diagonally up with the regular PlayStation 5 controller until you see your player does a little twitch forward. But once you get the motion of it, you kind of notice, like, I'm not even looking at the twitch anymore. I'm just going. So, but you're looking for this little twitch forward right there. In all honesty, this is probably going to be the easier way for you to learn slow motion. When you're standing still, or if you're doing a move, whenever you complete the move, whatever hand that the basketball is in, use the left stick and flick it. Just flick it real fast, enough to register input on the controller diagonally up in whatever hand the ball is in. Once you do that, do any move. Any move. I'm doing a behind the back in this purpose. Behind the back, once the ball reaches to the other hand, boom, I'm going diagonally up again, and I'm hitting the behind the back. You're just tricking your my player and making him think like, oh, you faked a run and you just hit a move. And it looks fast. Holding R2 the entire time. Boom, boom, boom. You don't want the full run, because like that. Boom. But I like to flick up on, like I said, maybe diagonally, like a little bit in between up and diagonally up is where you need to flick to get it on the PlayStation 5 controller. Yup. Now right here, you're going to see me alternate from going diagonal up and then going straight up when I'm going back. Now, this might be an easier way to do it. Diagonal up, then straight up when you're coming back. Boom, you see straight up on the left stick and diagonal up. This is probably an easier way to do it. Right there, you saw I just did it perfect every time. All right. Now, the next thing you want to know how to do is obviously the easiest combo in the game that you'll see every stage guard do. A crab pullback, size up behind the back. Crab pullback, size up behind the back. Like, this is the easiest combo in the world to do. But it's also one that is almost unrippable. You see a lot of pro-am guards or league guards or stage guards do it. If you don't know how to do these basic moves individually, stay to the end of the video and I'll show you guys how to do them. But since you're watching a stage tutorial, you should know how to do these already. It's just muscle memory. Crab, pull back, hit a size up, then do a big Curry slide with the Jamal Murray behind the back on. And just rinse and repeat. The next thing you're going to want to learn is real simple. Real simple move, but you need to know how to do it to come up the court. One is a blowout dribble. Just tap the right stick while holding up on the left stick. All right, you want to tap it and hold it like that. All right, a blowout dribble gets the defenders off you quick like that. All right, and that's a good way to get up the court. Now, you will get ripped if you're not careful when you're doing it, because a good help defender will come up and try to take it right there. Now, block dribble is very easy. That's very simple, but a lot of people don't know how to do it. But the next thing is I like to call it the dollar slide. Last year, I named it the dollar slide. Nobody was really doing it other than Adore Dollar at the time. Icy Dollar now. I started doing it, and then next thing you know, I dropped a video on it, and every guard in the stage was doing it. It's this little slide right here. I still have the video up, by the way. Nobody at the time, not a lot of people were doing this slide. When you're moving up on the left stick, hold R2, let go of R2, and then pull your left stick diagonally down to the opposite ball hand. Boom. All right. It has to be in the right angle, because if you don't get in the right angle, it's going to look sloppy like that or like that. It has to be in the right angle. It has to be a perfect perfect slide. See what I'm saying? But I'll slow it down for you guys so you can see it, because it's better when it's shown in slow motion. This is the right angle. Run, let go of R2, cut the left stick diagonally down to the opposite ball hand. And you just rinse and repeat that. Easy. And you can hit your L2 cancels with it. Your left stick cancels with it. And I don't want to get too used to it, because then it's going to mess up my movement on the arm. Another stage combo that you need to know is just as simple as this. Like I said, if you don't know the basics, skip to the end of the video and watch the basics, then come back. This combo is just a momentum misdirection behind the back into a size up, and this is essential because you can hit a crab out of it and start hitting your L2 cancels and rinse and repeat. When under duress, it comes in clutch. Momentum misdirection behind the back, size up. Because you can L2 cancel out of that, and then you can throw in my tween spam with it. Let me just break it back down from the top, all right? So, momentum, misdirection, size up, crab, L2, cancel, and then you can set it up again. Now, you're going to see me exactly break down what I just said, down to the T. You're going to see me hit the combination of the momentum, misdirection behind the back into the size up. Boom, the size up. Now you're going to see me crab and start doing the L2 cancel. Boom, which I just taught you in the beginning of the video. Hit the L2 cancel just to get the defender thinking I'm going to go one way. Because in this game, if you get the defender guessing wrong, they're going to look crazy. Now you can throw in some fancy moves if you want, but I don't call them fancy moves because to me, I use these moves to get open. Whatever game mode I'm playing, they're essential. A lot of stage guards like to do crab moves like this right here. It looks clean, right? Come in, man. Jeez, I'm peas, bro. So you do the crab, right? Watch this. You do the crab, misdirection behind the back, size up crab. All right. Great combo right here. Gets you open easily when you hit that. Because sometimes you're going to have to hit this right here to get away from the defender. Trust me. It's the hop glitch. This right here. Hold on. This right here. The hop glitch. You're going to need to know how to do the hop glitch sometimes because you're going to have this. Sometimes it's the only way you're going to be able to get away from your defender. And it's also good because, say you hit an L2, it gives you a lot of separation. All right. To do the hop glitch, R2, flick the right stick a little bit diagonally down to the opposite ball hand. Or not diagonally down to the opposite ball hand, but diagonally down and flick the left stick diagonally up to whatever hand the ball is in that you want to hop glitch from. All right. Let me show you again. But on the right side, it still feels like the other one. Boom, 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 boom. You need to know how to do the hop glitch. Because say you do a move. Hold on. That's a great way to get your shot off. And because this is a stage tutorial, it's not showing you guys basics like size up, step backs, pull backs, crabs, misdirections. Like if you're trying to play stage, you should know how to do all these moves already, right? All these moves you should know how to do already. If you're in this part of the video, let me look at you, all right? If you're in this part of the video, it's because you're probably never watched Yaman Gamer tutorials before. So I'm gonna walk you through just the basics. Size up diagonally up on the right stick to the opposite ball hand. That's how you do a size up. Get used to doing that. Crab, hold R2. Use the right stick, go straight across to the opposite ball hand. Like this. And to do the between the legs, you go diagonally down like this. I mean, not diagonally, but a little bit in between diagonally down and horizontal. To do behind the back, the curry slide, diagonally down while holding R2 to the opposite ball hand on the right stick. And to spam it, I just showed you guys how to do that with the left stick cancel. So Misdirection behind the back. You're going to do the same motion as the behind the back. The curry slide, but now as soon as you do diagonally down to the opposite ball hand, like this, use the left stick and go diagonally down to the hand that the ball is in. So the basketball is in the right hand right now. So when I do diagonally down on the right stick to the left hand, the left stick is going diagonally down to the right hand right after while holding R2. And this give you that. Because if you don't do it on time, this is what it's going to look like, a curry slide, right? You're canceling the curry slide by just immediately, as soon as you're going to do the curry slide animation, you just cancel it, all right? So let me show you without doing it. Hold on, like that. You see the controller cam, right? Like that, right? Like that. So now when you do it together, it's this. Now you can spam it. All right, get it down first and you're good. Get it down. All right. Now, you just saw me do a Francis behind the back. Just flick the right stick diagonally down with nothing. All right, to the opposite ball hand. That's it. Now you can actually spam this. All right, depending on the size up. Steve Francis size up gives you that, by the way. Now, step back, flick the right stick down. Snatch back, R2, flick the right stick down. The alternate step back, pull back, R2, flick the right stick straight across, and flick the left stick down. Straight across the opposite ball hand, by the way. Everything I'm doing is pretty much opposite ball hand, all right? Now, the frontwards misdirection is like a curry slide, but instead of diagonally down, just go straight across. So crab, and then use the left stick and flick it horizontal to the hand that the ball is starting in, like this. Momentum, R2, hold R2, flick the right stick diagonally up to the opposite ball hand and the left stick diagonally up to the opposite ball hand or straight up. Momentum. All right, crossover, move the left stick forward, use the, make sure you have Kobe, John Wall, or De'Aaron Fox crossover on. Move the left stick forward, flick the right stick diagonally up to the opposite ball hand, like this, while you're keep holding the left stick. You have to keep holding the left stick. But I like to hold it with R2 because after I do a move like this, if the 3 is not there, I'll just hit the crossover. You see that? Boom. And it'll happen so fast that the defender can't even react. And I set it up for my dunk meter, all right, which my build is a 5'11" like this one, but it gets contact dunks, all right? So, anything else I'm missing? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it for you guys today. Welcome to Yaman Dribble Academy. Hit that like button. Big up on yourself. We're gone. Now, I didn't put the tween spam in here because it's in every other one of my tutorials. And then I said you guys say you don't want to see that no more. So anyways, big up on yourself. Big up on my. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're gone.